Evergreen Dairy Bar, Southampton Township, New Jersey. Special guest eaters, Cohl and Jim Hasson. And it's funny because we talk about it in the video. And I had a really good feeling about my visit yesterday to the dairy bar and sitting and chatting with Cohl and Jim Hasson. And it was a nice afternoon. The Classic Car Club was there. Tuesday must be event night because they do keep the kitchen open later on Tuesdays. And actually, if you are ever going to go to the dairy bar, make sure you call, because the dairy bar with the soft serve ice cream is run separately from the diner or sandwich shop. So they have different hours. Even though it's all the same place, they do have different hours, so double check if you're going. Yeah, great afternoon. We sat there forever. Enjoyed the nice weather outside on a picnic table in the shade. Nice visit, nice place. Yeah, and this morning as I'm getting ready to make my video, I see they charged me 90 cents for my fried onions on my cheesesteak. But I guess it just goes back to what we talked about. You know, you go there because you want to see the cars. You go there for ice cream. You go there because you just need a break from driving down Route 70. And then while you're there, if you decide you're hungry, you get something to eat. Cohl was on his second lunch. He had the hot dog earlier. Loved it. His wife had a patty melt. She loved hers. So yeah, it's one of those spots. There's a whole lot of reasons to go to the Evergreen Dairy Bar. And then when you're there and you realize you're hungry, you're going to like your meal. Unless you're like me and get mad when you see the 90 cents for fried onions. That's a rant for another time.
I got muted just, you know.
Were you the latest mute?
I was one of them. Yeah, after I think he muted a bunch of people and then did that post. And I'm like, well, what's the point? It's a suspect anyway.
Philadelphia Cheesesteak Adventure, guest eater, Jim Hasson. I think you might be top guest eater.
We have the most hours in.
We got Cohl's over there waiting for us. Evergreen Dairy Bar, Route 70 in Southampton. Truckers are welcome, hoagies are welcome.
Just follow the banjo music and you'll find it.
Absolutely. Evergreen Dairy Farm. 2 special guest eaters. One's in mid-bite, one's in mid-drink.
I was going to say, where are they? Nobody's special here, it's just us.
Cohl, looking very much at home on Route 70.
This is a little bit of a home away from home.
We were talking about it. Jim Hasson and I were talking about it once we were getting our signed selfie about how you look much more at ease here in the rural country of Southampton than in the city of Philly.
I mean, I am not a city guy. I freely admit that. I mean, I love the city. I love going to the city. Given a choice, I'm always happier at the shore, in the Poconos, and here in the sticks.
Car Club Tuesday. It's like Car Club night, Evergreen Tuesday. All right, I got the cheesesteak. I got my usual cheesesteak, American cheese, fried onions, mushrooms. Cohl, he's still trying to grow into his ideal height. Got the double meat, double cheese.
I'm bulking up for the season. Everyone's like, what season are you bulking up for? Wow.
What season are we in?
Pickling. Yeah. Sweater season. You might be as bulky as my sweaters. That came up the top of my head. That's why Jim Hasson, you hang around, right? This witty banter.
That's right.
What, you just want simple and plain over here?
Yeah, it's a regular cheesesteak fried onions.
Baseline cheesesteak. All right, we were talking about it earlier. I'll paraphrase for everybody. You know, you come to Evergreen Dairy Bar on your way to the beach, your way home, way to a game, way to something, place to meet. Great place to meet, kind of centrally located. And while you're here, why not get a cheesesteak?
The things here are simple food, right? They don't go too crazy here. You get a cheesesteak, you get a burger, you get a hot dog, and you can get some sort of like, you know, chicken fingers and fries or fish and fries. What I love about this place is they don't go crazy. You know, they do some sandwiches like ham and cheese or whatever, and that's it. Too many times people, and we've talked about this on a whole bunch of shows we've all done together, radio, whatever, it's when people start swinging for the fences and they're outside, that's when bad things start. If you know, hey look, I got a couple cooks that are pretty good, well, why don't you just give them the menu of a couple cooks that are pretty good? And that's what they do here. I mean, plus, I talked about this all the time. It's a dairy bar. People come, people stop here, like you said, on the way to shore, on the way back, they're stopping for ice cream.
Yeah, it's a great meat spot. It's easy. It's right on Route 70. Plenty of parking. And apparently Tuesday night's like event night because the 50 stays open. Today we got the antique cars, car club. Everybody's hanging out, having a good time. So yeah, this is the place you come to do something. Eat, and while you're here, get something to eat. And you might as well get the cheesesteak because it actually tastes pretty darn good.
This is where Fonzie would eat. Fonzie was an actual person. He lived in Jersey.
No, it really is. I tell people all the time, this isn't Angelo's. This isn't a place where you're like, I'm going here specifically for a cheesesteak. You're on the way to somewhere or back. So,
according to Jim Hasson, if Prince Harry and Meghan were in Philadelphia and wanted to meet friends that were down the shore, and they needed a central spot to meet them where they could get ice cream, but not for Meghan because she's lactose intolerant. This is exactly where they would come.
I'm now Megan intolerant. I do not care.
All right, we're off topic. Very good cheesesteak. A lot of reasons to stop here. Cheesesteak could be one of them. Who knows?